Happy Thanksgiving, fellow travelers. Mark here with Wolters World, and today what we have for you are the don'ts of Thanksgiving travel. Now, if you didn't know, Thanksgiving is actually the busiest time of the year for people traveling around the U.S., and so with all that traveling, I thought it was time to make a new don'ts video, okay? And the thing is, your first don't you have when you are going to be traveling at Thanksgiving time is don't forget to pack your patience. Look, like I said, the busiest time of the year. So you know what? The airports, the check-in, that's full. Security, the security line, even longer because that's full. The highways, they're full. The parking garages, they're full. The shops, they're full. The grocery stores, they're full. You're gonna be full up with people and full up with stress. So make sure you give yourself a little extra time when you're going places and you're traveling, because with all the tension and stuff like that, it's not gonna be a good experience. So have some patience. Also with your family, okay? Don't let things bother from there. But that's really the first thing, is don't forget to have some patience and to pack your patience when you are going to be traveling this Thanksgiving week, okay? Now, the next don't I have for you is don't pack too much if you are traveling. Look, you're going to your family's house. They have a place to wash your clothes, okay? So what I'm going to tell you is don't check luggage. Do carry on when you're going to be traveling this weekend. And it could be, throwing a backpack in the back of the car or just having your carry-on on your flight. Because think about it. All these more people flying, there's more longer lines to wait and things like that. You don't want to deal with that. If you've got a carry-on, you don't have to go through the check-in line. You can just have the app, and I've already checked in that way, and just walk to security. Also, do you really want to sit there and wait for 20-30 minutes for your luggage to come out? Probably not, okay? So help yourself by cutting down some time that way. So pack light when you go. Now, another don't I have for you, and it's probably too late for that now, is don't wait to book your tickets for Thanksgiving travel. Look, if you're going to go Thanksgiving weekend, you're going to see the prices are going up, and booking last minute is not going to be a cheap option. So if you know you're going to be traveling at Thanksgiving, book a few months in advance to save on the flights and the hotels and things like that, because they do book out and they do book up and the prices go up, okay? And you don't want to be going to travel to see your family and don't want to stay with them, but then find out the Holiday Inn and the Ramada Inn, the Hampton Inn and everything else is already booked out, okay? So don't forget to book early. Now the thing is, I know Thanksgiving time, that whole weekend is really busy, but actually our next don't deals with actually the least busy travel day of Thanksgiving weekend, and that is actually Thanksgiving Day. So don't be afraid to actually book your ticket to fly on Thanksgiving Day. I know I've looked at tickets to fly on Thanksgiving, and it's significantly cheaper to fly on Thursday of Thanksgiving than it is the Wednesday or the Friday or the Saturday. So you might want to check that out, all right? And kind of going along with that, don't be afraid to take your vacation day on the Monday after Thanksgiving. When we travel at Thanksgiving, we always come back the Monday after, because we can save hundreds of dollars on flights if we're going to Europe or we're going to North Africa or wherever. I mean, it's amazing the price difference. I'm like, man, we're not coming back on Sunday. The kids can miss school because of how much money you can save by flying on that Monday instead of that Sunday. So just have a heads up for that. And the thing is, though, no matter if you're getting a deal or not, the next thing I'm going to tell you is don't think that traveling on Thanksgiving is going to be cheap. I mean, that is one of the high peaks of the year for travel. So you know what? Gas prices might be a bit higher. Tickets are going to be higher. Hotel rooms are going to be higher. All kinds of stuff. And that can be kind of frustrating for you and your pocketbook. So just have a heads up for that one. Now, if I move away from the flight don'ts, I'm going to look at some of the driving don'ts. And one don't I have for you is, if you're going to be driving, don't leave Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday afternoon from 3 to 4 is actually the busiest times on the highway of people driving, because they're getting out of work early or school's letting out early so they can get going and go to grandma's house and stuff like that. And so that is the busiest time. So what I recommend, if it's not that far, if you only got a few hours to drive, it might be better for you to actually leave Thursday morning early, because then there's very few people on the road. It's kind of like the airport, how it's empty on Thanksgiving Day. The highways on Thursday morning, Thanksgiving morning, is a lot easier to drive than Wednesday night and Wednesday late afternoon. That's a big busy time, okay? And then another driving thing is, don't forget to fill up before you go. A lot of people are like, let's just hit the road. Make sure you have filled up your tank in your car, have some snacks in there and things like that, because sometimes Thanksgiving weekend, the weather doesn't really cooperate. You don't want to have to try to find a gas station if things are closed on Thanksgiving Day and stuff like that. So have your car ready to go, all right? And then when you're coming back home, another don't I have for you is don't leave Saturday afternoon. That's actually the worst day to be driving because that's when most people are coming back. If you're looking to come back, leave Saturday morning. That's actually the easiest time to come back because most people they're sleeping in. We're going to spend some time with the family, finish off the leftover turkey for lunch, and then we're going to head on the road. So if you want to beat that traffic, do leave Saturday morning, not Saturday night. There is one thing for driving though, I do have a don't for you. If you are flying in and you're having like your Uncle Daryl, your Aunt Barb come pick you up, make sure you don't count on them all the time because they might have other people coming in, so they might be doing 2 or 3 trips to the airport back and forth. If it takes them a couple hours to get there back and forth, make sure you're kind of arranging an alternative transportation to your destination. Because the thing is, I know my Uncle Daryl would have loved to pick me up, my Aunt Barb would have too, but the thing is they've got 3 daughters, they're picking them up, it can make things a bit troublesome. So always offer to say, look, I can get to your house, no problem, find that alternative. And if they offer and they want to pick you up, it's like a great Thanksgiving gift for you, okay? And then I think the second to last don't I have for you actually has to deal with the food. Look, when you're traveling at Thanksgiving, you're gonna have a lot of food. You might wanna take some with you, or you might wanna come back home with some. And what I'm gonna say is, you don't have to worry about your food too much when you are traveling at Thanksgiving because, hey, it's not liquids, okay? It's food, so you can take it with you. Though I will say, you wanna think about it. Do you wanna take that pumpkin pie home and put it in the overhead bin where the other luggages are? They might smash it, so I would be careful with that, okay? So maybe you're gonna take grandma's pie with you, maybe cook it there instead. So that is one heads up. Though I will say, don't try to take gravy or sauces because those are liquids and they do have the same limits as the deodorants and stuff like that. So you gotta be careful with that. And then I think the last don't I have for you is don't forget to be thankful. We all have so many things to be thankful for this year. I know I do. You all have made us a 100 million view YouTube channel, which is amazing. And we want to say thank you so much to all of you fellow travelers out there. We're almost at 500,000 subscribers. It is just amazing. So to my YouTube fellow traveler family, I say thank you and happy Thanksgiving. But I also want to say thank you to all the wonderful things that have been blessed for us. My beautiful wife and wonderful wife, Jocelyn, my 2 boys, Caleb and Liam, my dog, Brigadier, my parents, my in-laws, my outlaws, my friends, all of you. Just thank you so much for all the blessings you've given us this year. And we wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving. And I do hope you have a wonderful time, even if there might be a little family drama here and there. And I guess that's one don't I'll say is don't get upset with the family drama and stuff like that, because you know what? You'll miss them when they're gone, all right? So have a great, happy Thanksgiving, and thank you so much. And bye from getting ready to make the turkey. Bye.